Welcome back to SKS Gaming. We're going to still talk about Farming Simulator 19. Now it's going to be a bit of a different video today. I just want to talk about like options or changes that would be nice to see. I'm not really one to, say much about the game. I'm new to this game. But I'm absolutely loving it. Okay? So, me and Jack, my other multiplayer player that we play online with, we were talking last night after we were playing our game and whatever, but it would be nice to see a few changes in the new games coming up, or some more options. I think I watched me and Jack watched this other video on another guy that did it, and he was mentioning about putting some mud in the game where you actually get stuck in the mud and spin out in the mud and that kind of stuff, and some older tractors, and 100% agree with that, to make it a little more realistic, you can say. I mean, like, you can see this piece of equipment here is pretty dirty. It's been used well, so that's good in the game. There's a lot of other things that could be a little more realistic too. Like, for instance, building your own house. Now, I don't know if many of you know the game Lumber Tycoon 2. You actually have to go and cut trees down, use a wood planer, like a little sawmill. You get like a little sawmill set up, and you actually have to buy blueprints. You buy blueprints for, like, pillars, fences, walls, roofs, and stairs and stuff like that. I think that would be a really cool implement into the game. Instead of just buying a ready-made house, and then on top of that, also landscaping. Instead of using the paint tool, this game is built around machinery and farming and all that kind of stuff. Why can't we dig the ground? Like, why can't we get like a front end loader and like dig up our ground the way we want it to be done? I think that would be cool. I'm not disrespecting the game in any way, shape, or form. I'm just, we were just talking, and it'd be cool to have that in the game. Along with, like, how you can have animals. You can have different animals on here, like, Jack was saying goats or llamas or bulls, or, more wild, or more animals to raise in game. I think that would be cool. And on top of that, maybe slaughterhouses. Instead of just double clicking on them to sell them, haul them or load them up into your animal transporting trailer or whatever, and bring them to a slaughterhouse where they make, say for instance, like pigs. You'd go and deliver them to a pig factory where they slaughter them and make bacon and ham and that kind of stuff. Stuff like that. And Jack also brought up another good point. Like, we only have a dog in this game. We should have, like, maybe some more pets. I don't know. Like, the only thing I can really think of is like a cat for your barn, keep the mice out, stuff like that, or maybe a freaking goldfish or something for inside. I'm not really doing much in this video. I'm just talking and just showing around, but it'd be cool to, like, build and design your own house. Have a furniture outlet, like something like Home Depot or something, or Lowe's, where you can go buy toilets and sinks and bathtubs and couches and stuff like that. And then you can actually, place, you should be able to place your own items. Like, if you go to the store, you can buy a little push lawnmower, or air compressor, or shop vac, and be able to place them in. And this is another thing I just reminded me right here, this pallet, or the shelving here. Shelving. we need shelving in the game, and we should be able to actually place it in our garages and stuff, and put pallets on them. I know there's mods for like pallet racking, but I couldn't find a way to place them inside of something. So that would be kind of cool. The Lumber Tycoon game, I mean, yeah, it's not the best graphic game out there, but I mean it's cool because you can go to the store, go to the hardware store, buy the blueprints, and chop down your trees, because you can do that in game. You can chop down your trees. You can get like a little mini sawmill going, or especially with these like role-playing channels, that'd be that would just change the game completely. What else? Wildlife in the game, that would be nice. Get some deer roaming around, some bears or cougars or something, some coyotes. That'd be kind of cool. Other little things like multiplayer changes, like how we have to, like, say if I create a game on multiplayer and Jack and Janet join, I have to create them their own little barn thing so they have their own money. But I can't remember exactly what we were talking about. This was like 2 or 3 in the morning, so, but the little more independency on the multiplayer, whereas oh yeah, that was one big thing, is like when I create an online game or a multiplayer game and we load in, I load from my home, but they just load at the default section. I don't know if maybe we're doing something wrong there or something, but yeah. And then they should be able to, if like say if I create the game, they should be able to go in and play on their end of the game without me having to open the game first and then them joining. Maybe that's the dedicated server part that I might be missing. I think that makes kind of sense, but nonetheless, these other games, or these other changes I was talking about in game, like maybe they can have like an ultra advanced game mode or something. How they have like new farmer and farm manager and start from scratch. Maybe add in another, I don't know, I just think that would be cool. I don't know, probably not a lot of other people might think that way, but for a simulator it should be as realistic as possible. And I mean, this other video I was watching, he was talking about hooking up like hydraulics to your trailer. You actually have to get out and hook it up and put your brake line on and stuff like that. I agree. That's how it's a simulator. It's simulating what it is to be like a farmer, and I think adding those, I can't remember the video. I might, if I do find it again, I'll put the link to that down below. But I think the building your own house and doing your own landscaping with machinery should be considered an option, because that would just be a whole game changer to this game. If you agree, hit that like button. If you come up with any other suggestions that maybe I missed or something like that, I don't know, or any other ideas that should be implemented into the game somehow, would be leave a comment down below. That would be interesting to read and see what you guys think. But anyways, yeah, just a short little video. Maybe not short, I don't know, however long this video is going to be. But yeah, just me running around my yard looking like a crazy person talking. But yeah, if you're new here, subscribe. A lot of different kind of videos regarding Farm Sim 19 and farm simulating game in general, I guess you could say. But yeah, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave a comment down below, share this video. Maybe the maybe the Giants editors will come across this video and pop some ideas into their head. They're always I'm sure they're always looking for some sort of feedback on how to improve their game, and I think that would definitely improve their game tremendously. But anyways, have a good day, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.